Hello everyone, it has been a hot minute since I uploaded on the channel, so I wanted to address my absence and also explain my vision for the channel going forward. In terms of real life, I have been dealing with a lot of drama, both academically and occupationally, hence why my activity on the channel has been mitigated to the most random community posts ever. I also haven't been particularly motivated to upload content revolving around CFDs because there frankly just isn't a lot to actually make content on. If we're gonna be honest here, CFDs is practically just dead in the water at this point. The lore's been stagnant for years, the updates have all been incredibly lackluster for that time, and the studio doesn't really seem to understand what direction they want the game to go in. I'm also definitely not still salty that they took 11 months to respond to my partner application, or, the fact they've literally used my government name in their response when I have it hidden on my email. Obviously, there's a level of sarcasm in that statement, but the reality is that making Sea of Thieves the sole focus of my channel is just not going to be sustainable in the long term. There are a lot of new and old titles that I've been meaning to play for a while, and some of them I've already put way too many hours in. So it seems like the perfect time to start actually sharing these with you guys. And speaking of sharing, I also want to address making my content more relatable to you guys. Part of the reason I did edits for so long was it was a way for me to make videos where I wasn't really the center of attention, because I'm an extreme introvert and I hate actually having to, be present and such. But I also don't want you guys to feel like I'm some unapproachable social media creator or anything. So some of my videos might just be me talking about some of the stuff I've had to deal with in real life, whether that's in the academic arena or in the workforce. I have been watching a lot of Technoblade recently, and he definitely set the gold standard for that model of video. So we'll see if that works out. I've also been trying to delve into my Choctaw heritage more. It's not something I've really thought about for most of my life, but I was blessed with the opportunity to get to go down to the former capital of the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma about half a year ago, and it was a really eye-opening experience, to the point where I'm actually taking a Choctaw language course. So maybe some of the videos we're just gonna sit down and learn Choctaw together. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I also have been meaning to reevaluate how I implement faith in my videos. When I started this channel, the original intent was to utilize my platform as a ministry opportunity, and I felt as though I have done a very lackluster job of that in the years I have been on YouTube. I am an outspoken Christian, and I want to be able to share that faith with you guys. I know a lot of you may not be comfortable with that, and I completely understand. I'm not asking for you to convert to Christ immediately, and I do not intend to sit and shove the Bible down your throat. I just want you guys to know that there are going to be some Christian themes in my YouTube content going forward. Maybe that means I make a separate channel where we just openly discuss theology, or maybe it's just references to some scriptural elements or themes in my videos. We're just going to wait and see. I am going to be praying about it, and I will get back to you whenever I figure out how I want to implement that going forward. All right, that's enough of the heavy stuff. Let's talk content. So some of the games I've been enjoying right now are Marvel Rivals and Repo. I have already had some really fun moments in both titles, so look for some videos around those to release at some point. I actually wanted to upload on Marvel Rivals for a while, but again, IRL stuff. And I've been trying to find a video editing style I really like, so I'm going to piddle around with a couple different formats and just see which one sticks. Please let me know which you prefer as I'm going through the testing phase. I also want to do a video series on Hollow Knight because my friends have been trying to get me to play it for literal eons. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is another title I've been meaning to play, but the code I have for it is, and I quote, GPU locked. So basically, without the right graphics card, I can't actually play the game. I got it for Christmas, and it's for RTX 4070. I'm on a laptop RTX 3070, and this is why I hate Christmas gifts. Besides that, there are a ton of other titles I'm looking forward to playing, so stay tuned for that. There are also going to be some new faces making their channel debuts, as well as some familiar cast members, so let's go ahead and get y'all introduced to the crew. Roll the montage!
Watch this. You thought you need a gun to deal with cake skeletons? How is that working? How is...
One single woman's right to go.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Alright, now that's done, let's talk channel goals. So these are some of the milestones that I would like to hit at some point on this wild journey of ours. Goal number 1, reach 1 million subscribers. Lofty, I know, but I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That is a joke, please do not take Bible verses out of context. Goal number 2, meet or voice call with Cozy's Wellsdorf, I think. I'm sorry, I cannot say her last name for the life of me. So she has been a huge inspiration for me growing up, as she was homeschooled for most of her academic career like me, and she's also an outspoken Christian. She also got to work with Winter the Dolphin for both of the Dolphin Tale movies, and I am extremely jealous of that. But it would be absolutely amazing to get the opportunity to talk with her or just meet her, because she was a huge role model for me. Goal number 3, get Bluebell to bring back red velvet cake ice cream. What? It's important to me. Goal number 4, super secret project. This will only be realistically achievable if we hit 1 million subscribers, but believe me when I say this would be amazing to have the opportunity to do. I've been brainstorming this for the better part of 4 years now, so fingers crossed we can make this happen at some point. And I think that just about covers everything. Hope you guys stay tuned for what's to come, and be sure to subscribe, leave a like, or share the video if you like. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, if you don't subscribe, a frog's going to bite you in the toe, because frankly, I find that a very lazy and somewhat weird way of asking people to subscribe. Y'all stay safe, and Naimi Ishi-ho. Oh, you're sticking around to hear what that last part meant, huh? Yeah, that's Choctaw for have faith. See, I got you, didn't I? Because now you're hooked. Now you want to learn the Choctaw language with me, don't you?